Thank you for joining us today for this quick high-level introductory software demo. Our mission is to be at the forefront of digital signage with our innovative approach, swift adaptability, and competitive pricing, while delivering outstanding 24/7 support to our clients. Now, let's dive into our web application. After logging in, you'll see the main navigation on the left. The display section is where we'll begin and lists all displays at a location. In this location, we have examples of different hardware, including BrightSign, LG, and Samsung. We also support Android, Windows, and Linux media players. Real-time status allows controlling devices, grabbing screenshots, scheduling content, rebooting, etc. to occur in real time. On the right, you can see software versions for both firmware and for our app. These can be updated remotely. Serial numbers are used for licensing the display and are also useful in case you need to contact the hardware vendors to create a service or maintenance ticket for the hardware. You can also preview what content has been scheduled to each display by clicking the preview button. This is a great collaboration tool. Opening a display record shows more details, with options to grab a screenshot, reboot, update firmware or our app, lock the screen's IR port, and turn a screen off or on. These, of course, can also be performed globally. Under the Advanced tab, we can configure a wide range of settings, including email alerts for offline devices, add offline overlays, and much more. Under the Hours tab, you can set an on and off schedule for your displays. Let's now take a look at Files. From the left-hand menu, you can access the Files section. This is where you upload files to the web application. Here, you can upload images, videos, and fonts. We support OTF and TTF font formats. Use these fonts for any instances where you want to display dynamic content, as they allow you to create highly customized styles. Additionally, in the File Manager, users with coding experience have the option to add a widget by selecting the checkbox and coding in HTML and JavaScript. This lets you create a custom widget that you can use on boards later. Once your content is uploaded, it will remain available indefinitely. There is no limit on the amount of content you can upload, and you have unlimited storage. Next, we'll take a look at playlists. Selecting playlists from the menu allows you to create a playlist of images and videos in the desired playback order. Just click the Add button to create a new playlist. By selecting one of these existing playlists, you can see the files already added to it. In this example, we have 2 image files. To add additional files, click Add File and select the desired file. You can also add HiveStack, which is programmatic advertising segments. Furthermore, you have the option to add a board. We will look at boards later, another entire playlist which becomes a nested playlist. Once your content is in the playlist, you can drag and reorder the items as needed. By default, images will display for 10 seconds, but you can update this individually or globally by typing in a new value, which will apply to all images. Display rules are color-coded for easy identification. Green indicates the content is currently active. Clicking on Display Rules allows you to define custom start dates, end dates, times, and days of the week for each individual piece of content. Amber means the content is scheduled to expire soon, while red signifies it has already expired and blue is scheduled for the future. Now let's take a look at boards. Boards is where you can create multi-zone layouts for your digital signage content. To create a new board, click the blue Add button, give your board a name, and select from a series of templates. The default is 1920 by 1080, but we support 4K and custom resolutions based on the hardware you're using. Click Save and Design to start adding areas to your board. The large black box represents the screen area. Use the plus button. Here you can add images or videos, previously created playlists, custom or integrated data, such as product catalogs from point-of-sale systems, event tables, manufacturing schedules, or anything else you need. You can also highlight specific data, such as highlighting a product on a digital menu board and showing corresponding artwork within a dynamic playlist. You can add free type text, QR codes, advertising area that pulls from our built-in self-service ad platform. Subject to hardware, support for LG WebOS, Samsung Tizen displays, and specific bright sign with HDMI input. You can define an area to display content from connected set-top boxes. You can also add encrypted IPTV streams and widgets that you've added yourself or obtained from the store. Finally, you can enable control messaging, similar to visual paging, to instantly display messages on the screen. To add an area, click the Add Image Video button, for example, and select the desired content. The hamburger icon will show all your layers, allowing you to keep adding more content. For text, simply type in the desired text and select the appropriate styles from those that you have created. For precise control, you can define an area's position by setting the X and Y coordinates, with 00 being the top left corner, and specify the width and height in pixels or drag and drop. Boards has the complete flexibility to lay out your content exactly how you want to. Now, let's take a look at scheduling options. Scheduling content is super easy and follows a simple 3-step process. Step 1. Choose the content you want to schedule. Is it a board, a playlist, or an interaction? Check the appropriate option and select Next. Step 2. Pick the screens or group of screens you want to schedule the content to. Use the powerful search tool to find and select the desired screens or groups. When you've made your selections, click Next. Step 3. Simply click Save Schedule, and the content will be deployed immediately. If you enter a future date and time, the content will start playing at that scheduled point in the future. Once you've scheduled content, any changes made to that board or playlist will automatically update on the screens without needing to go through the scheduling process again. Of course, you can disable automatic updates if desired. Now, let's talk about interactive content. Interactions are used to link multiple boards together, enabling the creation of content for touchscreen applications, remote control triggers using our remote control widget, and parameter-based URL to trigger content. As you can see here, you can add all the content boards together. We have 7 boards in this example. You can define the start board, set display rules, and specify what happens on timeout, such as the duration and which board to load next. When building interactive touchscreen content, any area in a board can be linked to open another board. This allows you to create a seamless, interconnected experience for your touchscreen displays. Additionally, you can use remote control triggers or parameter-based URL to initiate the display of specific boards or sequences of boards. This functionality is particularly useful for creating interactive experiences that can be controlled remotely or triggered by external systems or events. Now, let's take a look at the data feature. Data is a powerful tool that provides the flexibility to create an unlimited number of custom datasets. We offer templates for products, events, orders, and building directories to get you started quickly. Here, we have an example of a product dataset with various fields. Adding additional fields is as simple as typing in what you need. We also support integrations with many third-party systems, as listed here, with new integrations being added regularly. Once your data is set up, either manually or through integration, the information becomes available as dynamic data fields that you can incorporate directly into your boards. When changes are made to the data records, those updates are automatically and dynamically reflected on the boards in real time. This feature allows you to create truly dynamic and up-to-date digital signage content that seamlessly integrates with your existing data sources and systems. Whether you need to display products, event schedules, order tracking, or building directories, The data feature provides a powerful and flexible solution for incorporating dynamic data into your digital signage content. We hope you found this short, concise, and high-level demo useful. While we've mainly focused on the core features, there's a lot more to explore. Please don't hesitate to contact us with any questions or to arrange a comprehensive demo. We'll also be happy to set you up with a complimentary trial account.